This is a brief recording for There Be Giants to provide a quick overview of Gtmhub, how to create objectives, add key results, and establish alignment between objectives, and another few features that might be useful. So I have set up a demo account and added a few objectives, and I will now take you through the specific steps for how to get started in Gtmhub. Okay, the first thing we have to notice is that we operate within these planning sessions, and we are currently operating in the Q3 2017 planning session. You can see here that you can manage your planning sessions by navigating through here and editing our planning session, so we can change the period to any period that we like, whether it's quarterly or monthly or other periods that might be relevant, whether it's a temporary session or whatever. So we're going to leave it as it is, as a quarterly planning session focused on the calendar Q3 of 2017. And then the next thing here we see is our list of objectives. So we can see we have 4 objectives established in this account. We have a navigation option here to navigate in this grid view, and I get the high level information that I care about. So here's my objective, here are some tags I've defined, number of key results, my progress to date, and a brief description of my objective to provide a little bit more context. To go into an objective, I simply click on the line item, and I now have access to much more information about the objective, including detailed information about each of the key results. We can see here that the key result for this objective, which is to acquire more new customers, is the new customers number itself, and we can see we have a target here of getting up to 8 new customers in the quarter. I also have a key result to update or refresh their customer target list, which I've already done, and that's now complete at 100%. I have additional information in here telling me that this objective, acquire more new customers, is supporting a higher level objective of accelerating growth. I have a confidence level in here of 0.7 or 70%, and these are the tags that I have defined. Furthermore, I get this log of everything that happened over time, which is not very much right now. We see that I can see here that someone submitted a comment and said, "Hey, great job," probably when I complete my key result of refreshing my target list of customers. So if I want to set up a new objective, I can do that from this view here. So I can click here, add new objective, but actually what I want to do is I want to go to the alignment view and just show you a little bit more about how that works. So we now see that we have 4 objectives in this account, and one of which is a high-level, top-level company objective, accelerating growth. I can change the view here to give me more or less information, and it's easily now clear that the company objective of accelerating growth is supported by 3 objectives of acquiring more customers, growing revenue from existing customers, and growing strategic account revenue. And if I now want to continue to add new objectives within this alignment, I can do so. So one thing I know is that we actually need to expand our new business team, so I want to hire a new business sales rep. We need to have someone on board to focus on new customer acquisition. We have an issue of timing here, obviously, but for the purposes of this demo, I think this will work. So this objective will be assigned to the sales team. As you can see, I could also assign it to an individual. I'm the only user in this account, so we'll align this with the sales team. Go ahead and click save, and we see we now have a new objective over here to support the new business objective. Another thing we might want to do is new business campaign. So we need to launch a new business marketing campaign, and we're going to have marketing on that. So now we can see how we have two objectives, one for the sales team to own, which is to hire a new business sales rep, and one to launch a new business campaign, which is owned by the marketing team. And the alignment view here is now starting to fill up. If I want to add a new top level objective, the easiest way is simply to click on the green button, and I will say we need to build a world-class organization. So we need to attract the best talent to compete effectively. Okay, and that's actually a company objective. And there's no alignment because that lives at the top of the tree. And I go ahead and I add that, and we see I have another top level objective, and I can now go ahead and say what I need to do is I need to adopt OKRs. So OKRs will make your company a much better place to work at because it enables employees to take control of their day-to-day with and stay aligned with company goals. Sorry for that little sales pitch, but and I'll add that to me as the head of HR, for example. So and you see now he's starting to build out the alignment view. Going back to the objectives view, we see how these objectives are starting to build up nicely, and as the objective owner I can now go in under my objectives and fill out the blanks. So I need to review OKRs, and that's a boolean. Go ahead and click save. I need to choose a OKR provider. Again, that's a boolean, and I go ahead and click save, and now have two key results, and maybe we need to agree we need to complete an OKR workshop with There Be Giants. And there. If I do that, then I think I will be in great shape to achieve my objective of adopting OKRs. I can add further details in here. As we saw, I can add some tags. So say OKRs, growth, performance, HR. That's probably enough, and that's it. And so that's how each individual starts to take ownership and add the detail around their objective, and we see the alignment coming through, and we also get statistics coming through and showing the progress being made, the number of objectives, how much time we have left, how many objectives we've hit, what's in danger, what's going well, number of key results, and so on. And we can click through and see these ones are going well, and I can navigate through to the ones that are doing really well, and perhaps add my 2 cents, or provide some praise or comment or feedback or whatever it is. So that's a very brief overview of how OKRs work in Gtmhub. There are lots of other features, but I think this will get people started. Very briefly on the setup, we offer any number of roles to be defined within the product. You can have as many as you like to provide access to different types of users, admins, and so on. We have an amount of configuration here. You can use the OKRs methodology or not, that's up to you. We allow you to change the settings on the number of objectives per user to limit that to a certain number, for example 3 as a maximum per user. And you could also limit the number of key results per objective, for example 4, which is at the sort of upper end of the recommended best practice for OKRs. Finally, for when you do want to get into a little bit more of the detail, we provide you with custom fields that can be defined according to your requirements. So you can, for example, set OKR tasks up. This is a task field for priority OKR tasks, and we want to do this as a to-do list. It's not required, it's optional, and I go ahead and click save. That's how easy it is. And now when we go back to the OKRs view and we go into the objective, we see that we have in this grid view here, we have the tasks here, and I can straight from here add a new task. I could say contact 5 C-level people this week. Okay, so that's my new task, and let's see. Okay, didn't pick it up, so let's say contact 5 new C-level people this week. And I think that'll probably do. Save objective. And you see that the task is now established here. So it's a very basic system, but quite useful for managing tasks as part of your OKR process, and you can go ahead and clear that off as and when the task is complete. So that's all I have to show you today. Any more details, very happy to take some time to show you more, and you can always go to Roger at There Be Giants, or anyone from that team. Get in touch with us using a live chat down here, or email me, Bo, B-O, at gtmhub.com. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.